Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Andrews. Took contact on the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. It's a shotgun run called. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down at 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The gain makes it second and medium. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense operating from the pistol. Ball handed off. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he'll be brought down.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Andrews. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. an RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Andrews. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Ducks. This passing game is on fire today.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So it start at the 25. comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Andrews. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Running it back, it's Stevens. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Andrews. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Fights off a defender. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Andrews. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make some. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to pass here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Stevens. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Andrews. He's going to take off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They call the counter play here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And that one is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Andrews. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Makes a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking to throw. It's Andrews. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, Terrier.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards.
Got it.
The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back, it's Andrews. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead.
but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Checks this down to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Direct snap to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, in their offense, come up with a way to cut into this lead.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. There's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Receivers are bunched together. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They call the draw play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's 2nd down here. First down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Back to pass. It's Andrews. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a very long 30-goal play following that sack. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. To throw, it's Andrews. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions.